Hello. Says I'm live. I'm finally live. I'm here. Although it took me a while to set up. Because, I'll show you. It's cruddy electronics time. Let's tell you the cruddy electronics not to buy. Hello. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Katrina. Yeah, look, I have this camera here that does the that just does the Amiga. Can I get a big shot of that? Where's a big shot of that one? Here it is. Gonna give you the big shot. Hopefully this works. Yeah, this camera. Oh, it's just doing a bit of focus. It's normally a Sony camera, but I had to swap it out for a webcam because I plug it in with this. Well, let's show it to this camera now. Oh, it's really dark on this camera. Let's go back to this one. Yeah, this thing. Just some little absolute piece of crap Amazon, some kind of HD video capture thing, which has been really flaky for ages and now has decided it's just not going to work anymore. It's a no-name brand. It just says HD video capture. So that died just before the stream. This is the trouble with cheap electronics. It's cheap, but it also just fails. Has done quite a lot of streams, but has not really. It's not survived the full thing. Katrina, I am terrified of cameras. They do strange magic, and I don't feel in control of them. Do you feel like if you have your photograph taken that you have had your soul stolen? That's that a thing? Part of you has been stolen if somebody photographs you. Yeah, so don't buy one of these. It's you wouldn't even know where to buy it if you did. It just says HD video capture, and it's blown up. So I swapped it out for this Logitech webcam, which is good. It's a 1080p webcam. It's probably a better picture now than it was before, but I usually leave this plugged into my computer for work. But it's been repurposed. So yeah, that thing, junk, landfill. You have no soul. Yep. Well, you can listen to Space Debris because that was my test sound. So yeah, it's been a rush to set up, and then the camera died. So I was like, hey, it looks much better with this little Logitech camera here. That's good. I might get another little Logitech camera and use that instead because it's actually a lot easier. Just one cable instead of a power supply and a Sony camera. I only use the Sony camera because I've got one. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Messing about with cameras to get the stream set up. It's the thing, you go, I'll just do a stream and then everything breaks. Well, one thing breaks. But yeah, these little 10 pound, well, I don't even know how much it is. These things, yeah, there's loads of them on Amazon. And they do kind of work, but yeah. Has not lasted. Where is Seoul? It's in Korea. That's right, isn't it? Let's add some tunes. I haven't downloaded any new tunes. Xmas 23, we did that. I just put some of all this in. We don't know what we're going to get. We'll get stuff. Ooh, it's going to put loads of tunes in there. We're going to get loads of random tunes that have downloaded over time. Wow. Mrs. Beanbag, it's a holiday. So yeah, I was going to play some Blood Money today because I haven't played it for ages. Oh, let's put the display on. The little what is it? The thing that wastes processor power. That, but it looks great. Doesn't it look great? Good evening all, it's Bones and Runcorns here. We're here for the last stream of the year. It's not New Year, it's not Christmas. It's just that bit in the middle where nobody knows what to do. What games has everyone been playing? I've been playing Dead Space. So there you go. I've been playing the Dead Space remake and it's amazing. Sorry, it's not an Amiga game, but it's amazing. Love it. I mean, I loved the original Dead Space, but now they've done a remake. It's just, well, it's the same game, just looks nice. I love killing space zombies at Christmas and New Year. I love Dead Space. I mean, it deserved a remaster and it got it. I don't know if anyone here has played it. Oh, you Dead Space aficionados. And it was an Xbox 360 game, I think. Today we're going to play something a lot older than that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and play Blood Money again. I'm going to get my ass handed to me in Blood Money. I would like to try and finish this game on the Amiga, but I barely got through the first level, I think, didn't I? It's one of these games where you just have to not die and know exactly what's going to come up. Oh. And that's the hard part, memorising everything. There we go. Oh! Box is awful. It's just not designed properly. Stick it in front of the ZX81 that's over there. Carnival Steve's ZX81. It's going to go back to him soon. Now it's all working. Did anybody watch the ZX81 video? It was a long video, I'm afraid, but it was. I did edit it down. It was over an hour with the first edit, and then it got down to 40, 50 minutes, and then it got down to 41 minutes. I edited a lot out, but it's better to have one long video than loads of little short ones, I think. People who like the ZX81. If that's your jam, Spectrums. Oh, not Spectrum. It's not Spectrum. It's the Sinclair. Sorry. I always think of Spectrum when I think of the Sinclair. But it's not a Spectrum. It's the lower end. It's the real low end of the spectrum. It makes me wonder as well. That computer's only got 1 kilobyte of memory, and if that's 1 kilobyte of total RAM, the BASIC is in the 8K ROM. BASIC itself needs a bit of memory to work. The CPU needs a stack. I assume the Z80's got the equivalent of the 0 page. So how much memory have you really actually got to use in that computer? I'm not sure. It won't be very much. It won't be a kilobyte. Because the 6502 has got a 256-byte 0 page, which is used for like fast indexing of variables. I don't know if the Z80's got an equivalent to that. And the next 256 bytes are the stack, the CPU stack. So you've got 512 bytes have just gone straight away. So it's just like, you know, how much memory have you got left in that thing? You've got 1 kilo. It's just that I have to get my head around it. It's 1 kilobyte. So it's literally 1024 bytes. And if that was a 664 or a 6502, you lose 512 of those bytes just for the CPU. So do you really only have 512 bytes? You also need the frame buffer for the screen. So that's going to be like 50 bytes or something. So usable memory left at the end is not a lot. It's really not a lot. So you would probably run out of memory pretty quick. Lockminer Goat says Spectrum Switch. What? I don't know. Yeah, the Spectrum was the Nintendo Switch. Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. The Spectrum was the Nintendo Switch of the Sinclair world. I don't know. Bones in Ronco says, I watched the video. Good insight. I was a 16K Specky boy originally, then got a 48K with the low profile case and plastic keys. Oh, the dream of plastic keys. The dream. Yeah, 16K. I used to think 48K wasn't a lot back in the day because my first computer ever had 64 kilobytes. But a computer with 1 kilobyte is just crazy. But it works. It totally works. I don't know how much of a program I could write on that before I ran out of memory. It wouldn't be a lot. I'm pretty sure you're only going to get like, 400 bytes of program. So, I don't know. What you can probably write a 50-line program, 100-line program at the most, maybe. I would think. Surely BASIC itself needs a bit of memory as well. I don't know. Anyway, you can make a computer with 1 kilobyte of RAM. Be interested to know what people actually did with it back in the day. Did they just learn to program? because I can't see that there were any applications for it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe some people wrote some games. It's Shark. Hello. So yeah, the ZX81, I don't know what people really did with it. If they just learned to compute with it, that's probably a good thing though, as like an educational tool. That would be something in itself. It was if it was just that, it was a computer that had its time, and it was probably a good thing to have back then. A cheap computer that you could learn to compute on. You know, this is in a time when people didn't know how to do home computing. Finally, you got your Lemmings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What Lemmings? Is this the? Is this more crochet? Or are you talking about something else? You've got a set of Lemmings. A little family. Yeah, mine are on the desk down here. Well, a few of them are. They're all over the place. The floater's over there. The blocker and the normal one are here. And the other guys are on top of the Amiga over there. They're quite happy up there. Yep. They're all over the place. They are so cute. Cute little Lemmings. I love them. While we listen to this, I might try and download some more. I might download a couple of cover discs. Download a couple of cover discs and let's have a go at a couple. What? Somebody name a month and a year for Amiga format or something like that, and I will download a cover disc and we'll have a look at it. Unless it's really boring sounding. Should we go for Amiga format? Unless anybody knows of a good cover disc. Amiga formats. We've got 1989 all the way up to 2000. Wow, I bet 2000 doesn't have cover discs. It probably has CDs or something like that. We need something like 1990 to 1993 or 4. Something like that. I'm going to pick a random thing. I'm going to pick May 1992. Oh no, it looks like it's got a word processor on it. Cover disc, let's have a look. Page, it's got page setter on it. Oh, it's got Revenge of the Mutant Camels and Sensible Soccer. It's got a... So Revenge of the Mutant Camels is a public domain 4 game. Jaguar Racers and Sensible Soccer demo. They could do that. Can I see it? 2 of the best games of the year. Jaguar Racers, Jaguar XJ220. Let's download that. Let's not download page setter. December 92, right, I'm going for it. Didn't we just download December 92 last time? What was December 92? Did we... I'm not sure if we did that before. December 92, that's issue 41, I think. It says WOW on the front cover. Cover discs, we've got Bullfrog's Programming Tutorial, Nigel Mansell's World Championship, and Virus Checker. Oh, it's not very interesting, I'm afraid. Try a different one. I'll go for November instead. It says WOW on the front cover, but it's not much of a WOW. Have I got the right year, that? 92. Yeah, let's try November instead. November is... It's Bullfrog again. Oh, it's got the Chaos Engine demo. But we've already played that. Legends of Valor. What's that? Legends of Valor. Oh, and actually the first disc has got cross-DOS on it. I'm sure I used to use cross-DOS back in the day. And TV text. I bet you I maybe even had that issue. Possibly. I'm not going to download it. Let's try for something else. I'll go to Octa. I asked you to suggest things and I'm not picking them. I did say if they were boring. Oh, it looks like it's got Lemmings on this one. Hang on. Oh, Dev Pack 2.15. I bet you I had that as well. Quicksilver Pinball, playable licenseware demo from Amiga Notes. Simple but addictive. Well, let's try that. Quicksilver Pinball. Oh, it looks terrible. I'm looking at the picture. Let's try something else. Dev Pack 2.15 though, I think that's what I used. Yeah, I think I was using that back, and that's probably where I learnt to program. Amiga format, eh? That was great. Right, I'm going back to September 92. Here we go. Give me some gold. No, we've got Eye of the Beholder 2 character editor. 3D Construction Kit 2. That's a bit weird. And Finance Manager. They were putting some real dirge on these cover discs. Let's try August. What have we got for August? I'm thinking pick a December. Any month might be special extra stuff. Yeah, I think I could have a look. Oh, you sent me an email of pictures with the lemmings. I'm gonna have to look in a minute. Okay, let's try your idea of December's. Let's try December. I think 91 is Lemmings though, isn't it? Oh no, maybe it's not. Let's have a look. The Blues Brothers demo. Let's get that. And Home Accounts too. Oh dear. Let's get that. The Blues Brothers. I don't know. I've got 3 there anyway. Oh, and Octamed was on there as well. Probably had that too. Yeah, I think I had the Octamed disc. There's a lot of this stuff I probably had. Right, let's download the Blues Brothers. Right, got to get all this stuff on the Amiga now. What is this? Architecture. Right, if I pull this out, it's not going to crash, is it? Oh, I've only got two discs. Did I only grab 2? I only grabbed 2. Let's have a look in them anyway. I've got an ADF. And another ADF. Right, now I'm going to get it onto my Amiga. When you're transferring all this stuff, it's about doing it without shutting the stream down. That's what it's all about. We're not USB ports. Not enough USB ports. It's a very first world problem. Alright, here we go. Let's put them on a real floppy as well. do. Check out the gun on one of the pictures. What? This is like a guitar slinger thing. Right. This is Amiga Power Disc I'm going to write over. We're writing over Amiga Power, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Right, there's this one. We're writing that. There you go, you get this is an exciting stream, you get a loading bar. It's the loading bar stream. Is everybody all geared up for 2024 and whatever the hell's gonna happen in that? We have no idea. This one's a bit ravey, isn't it, this tune? I had a good Christmas, yes I did. It's been good. It's gone by really quick. Feels like I've not done anything. All I've really done is had Christmas, tidied my house a bit, and done a lot of sleeping. But it's been good. It's been good. Right, there's one disc. Let's do another one. Real floppies, that's how we do it. There's another loading bar for you. Everybody don't get too excited, it's a loading bar. Katrina, I am never geared up for anything. I just lay down and hope the truck is not too heavy. Get geared up. Come on, gear up. I'm never geared up for anything. Get geared up, come on. You need to gear your game up. This is the Amiga. And nearly 2024, not 2023 stream. I got a letter from the hospital yesterday and I found a new thing I needed to Google. You should never Google medical results because you will just find everything. There are textbooks of diseases and things that you just don't understand. And that's why it must be hard being a doctor because you have to know about all these things. You're better off just talking to your doctor. Right, I've got two discs that are kind of random, so let's just try one of them, see what we get. Let's close all this junk. Hippo. Oh, that's Hippo info. Right, we'll get rid of Hippo. We'll pause Hippo. You can go to the background. Here we go. Real floppy disk. It says R-Type on the front, but it's not. Right, it's just cover disk 29. Here we go. Oh my god, what is this? Home accounts, we don't want that. Do you think you're supposed to boot this? Oh, they've given you a thing to put in deluxe paint. What was the other thing on this disc? I can't remember. What is this? It's married. Oh, Blues Brothers, yeah. How do we start the Blues Brothers? I don't want to start home account. Should we have a go at home accounts? Let's do it. We're doing an accounts package. Could have left Hippo Player on for this. I'm loading an accounts package demo. Or maybe it's a full program. I don't know. Off a cover disk. It's the most exciting end of the year you could have possibly ever imagined. Look at this. What's it? I wonder if it's even going to work. Oh, look. It's not. Is it? Actually, the name of the stream is the real-time clock is not installed because it isn't. Look, it thinks it's 2021. Do we even bother to change that? No. It's 3:20 in the morning in 2021. Exciting stuff. Right, this... Oh! Yeah, look at this. DJ Merrifield. Oh, it's the same people who did... Is that people who did Wordworth? New file. Okay. This is for your home accounts. Everybody remember doing your home accounts? I don't think I want to be... it's got a calculator in it. Oh, nice. I don't think I want to do this. It's too boring. It's absolutely too boring. Can I have a look at this as well? Oh, I can't do anything. This is like, it's gone wrong. Oh my word. Look at that. Give me Hyperplay back. It's just... What is happening here? It doesn't want to stop. It's absolutely not want to stop. Let's try see if it'll boot Blues Brothers. Come on. Is it bootable with Blues Brothers? It could be it. Home Accounts 2 was a bust. Oh, it's booting something. You stuffed a floppy into the side. Will you teach us how to program today? Well, the ZX81 isn't plugged in. We did just see... we could have downloaded DevPack before, but... Probably not. I can't remember how to program the 68000 anymore. Right, what is happening here? It's not functional. Not functional. Think that's doing anything? No. No. Let's try the other disk. We've got another disk here. Let's boot that and see what we get. That's Blues Brothers just not happening, I'm afraid. Can't remember what was on the other one. Is this one going to boot? It's got a different colour. No. Oh, look at that. So it's actually just booted like a really basic version of Workbench. Oh, XJ220 in the Sensible Soccer demo. Oh, Revenge of the Mutant Camels. I want to learn to make Amiga mod music. Well, get yourself Octamed or something like that. I've got a MIDI interface down there. I think you do need a MIDI interface if you're going to do like stuff like that, because you need the pressure sensitive keys and just easier. This program is shareware. Fee £5 to Llamasoft. Oh my god, is the sound? It says, please send £5. Think you still send the £5 there? Oh my word. Right, okay. What is thy bidding, oh great one? I want to play Revenge now. You... Hi, the Gogus, hi. I'm playing a demo disc and it's Revenge of the Mutant Camels. Right, what is this? Use joystick to set game mode. CPU assist, 2-player. What's CPU assist? I'm not shooting. It's shooting on its own. Right, I can jump with the camel. Oh, the CPU assist is that dude down there. So is CPU assist that he's firing for me? Oh, what is happening? I've got an apple. So I don't fire it, I just point the direction. Oh, it's reversed. That I wasn't supposed to pick that up. It's reversed my controls. Does anybody know what's happening? Oh, I can crouch. don't know what's happening down here. Uh-oh, I got hit by a beast. This is just stupid. The Mutant Camels games were always a bit crazy. This one's probably less crazy than normal. What do apples give me? Shall I get that? Oh, that's death. I don't think I was supposed to get that picture of a skull. Raindrops? What? Raindrops keep falling on my head, did that say? This, I'm sorry if this is driving you insane, but I think that's the point of the game. Cigarettes! Oh, the camel's got a cigarette. Reverse controls, thanks. Oh, I'm dead again for some reason. How many drugs were consumed in making this game? Lots. Lots. Oh, don't get that thing there because it's bad. Oh, you can get that cigarette though, I think. Oh no, don't get that! Wow, I died quickly there. Well, this is a crazy game, I can say that. Camel's shield bonus. E-boost? What? Manic Minter. What was that Jeff Minter then? That's Jeff Minter there. He's firing little camels at me. Yeah, I've got my cigarette now. Oh, I'm not falling. I'm not falling for some reason. Wow. It's just stupid. Is that actual coke in the background as well? I think they got away with that. Wow, I've got a lot of bullets here. Oh, I've gone back to normal bullets. It is impossible to tell what is really going on here. Cigarettes! Camel shield bonus. And that's E-boost again. Camel probably smokes camels, yeah. I timed my arrival to perfection, a leaping camel with a camel in its mouth. That is correct. And now there are walking sticks flying down. For some reason. This camel is giving me the hump. There you go, he's got his cigarettes back. That just says ouch when you shoot the... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a dead camel. Well... What the devil was that? Beastly high score, thank. How do I get to the... There we go. There you go. That was free on an Amiga format cover disc once. What else was on here? If you go back to... if I go from a restart point... Oh, you've got to have a password for that. How long is that password? What if you do solo? It still shoots for you. It just doesn't have the other little dude floating about. Which seems to make... I don't know, does it make much difference? I mean, that other CPU was sucking out all the fun for me, wasn't he? Well, right, well, it's Strange. Let's put it that way. What else was on this disc? I can probably just boot into normal Workbench. Good lord. Well, that was whatever that was. I'm sorry about that. That's just the way it went. It was... I don't know which cover disc I downloaded for that one now. But there you go. That's what you get when you come here. You don't know what's going to happen. Password is that long just for kicks, I guess. Probably only tracks level number. Yeah. Here we go. It was Amiga format cover disc 34B. What was that supposed to be? Cover disc 34B. Let's have a look. Revenge of the Mutant Camels. It said... what does it say? Jeff Minter-Palani. This is a simple but very addictive shareware game from the assembler of Jeff Minter. What? The plot is fairly simple. Walk from left to right through 20 levels. Yeah. It's just shareware. That's it. Shareware for the win. Well, that was shareware. Let's see what else is on here. Oh yeah, we've got the Sensible Soccer demo and XJ220, 1 megabyte only. I've got a megabyte. I've got 2 megabytes. I've got an 8 megabyte expansion. It's crazy. Too much megabytes. And a Sensible Soccer demo. Oh, decrunching. We are decrunch. Oh, is it broken? This is... Well, oh no, it is broken. There's no... No, it's just crashed. Because it's... Oh, yeah, look, this is the power of the Amiga 1200. Right, let's see if I can start the game. Yep, I'm actually playing it, though. Yep, everybody said the Amiga 1200 was going to be so great. The car is rendered perfectly, though. 640k in RAM is enough for anyone. Yeah, Bill Gates never actually said that, you know. That was lies. Who did actually say that? I don't think anybody ever did say that, did they? Pixel virus and game here. Yep. This is the power of the Amiga 1200 at work. I mean, the music's working. Sounds great. I saw some text then. Brake lights are working. The cover discs are a disaster, let's face it. You can't even get out of this. Apart from with the 3-finger salute. Well, Jaguar XJ220, not happening. I'm sorry. Well, I thought it'd be fun to download some cover discs, but, you know, that's what you get. That is what you get. We probably should have picked cover discs after 1993, and they would have probably been more Amiga 1200 compatible. Except they don't have anything fun on them, because no one was releasing any software at that point. Like, if you pick 1994 Christmas... Oh, that's the one with Lemmings on there, isn't it, actually? Is it? Octamed... No. Pub Darts. The Amiga was dying in 1994. There was nothing good on the cover discs. Yeah, Pub Darts. Maybe we try 1994 because we'll get some. Oh, we'll try 1993. We'll get some decent. Can't believe I'm going to try another one. There's a patch for Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. No, it's all rubbish. It's all rubbish. AGA fix for games. Yeah, you see, they're having to patch the games. Wow. Oh, well. You didn't buy the game. You didn't buy Amiga format for the cover disc, though, did you? Or did you? Sometimes you did. Sometimes there'd be one thing on there that you'd want. I mean, I definitely bought it for Dev Pack, which is how I got started programming, basically. Well, not started, but how I got started programming properly. Dev Pack continued, yeah, some stuff. Oh, yeah. Right. Is there anything else on that disc that we could look at? I'm not sure when to play the Sensible demo. A1200 power, you have to squint your eyes enough to see the game. You need to turn extra memory off with the 1200. Really? I mean, surely it wouldn't matter, would it? Especially if it's just using the inbuilt like memory allocation things. You just say I want some memory, and you say whether you want fast or chip, and then that's it. So should work, but I don't know. It doesn't half the time. Wonder if the Sensible Soccer demo worked, because that probably did work on the 1200. I'm going to try it. But they might have fixed it for the 1200 by the time the 1200 came out. Maybe this demo doesn't work. At least not properly. Because this is a 92 disc and the 1200... Ah, look at that though. No problem for Sensible Soccer, 1992. Maybe they had a 1200 at this point. Maybe they had a 1200. Who knows? Hasn't got the music. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's totally working. I don't know how to play this game though. I'm just... Oh, this is practice. Who am I controlling? This guy. What? How does this game work? Oh, it kind of like... You have to like properly dribble the ball. Oh, you can kick it. It's weird the way this controls. That is weird. It's very strange. Kind of like, I thought the ball would be like stuck to your foot, but it's not. What? Is that the whole demo? Try using Wordsworth with 8 megabytes of extra memory. Football, it is. It is football. Yeah, it's quite strange. I never played this game. I mean, I don't really play football games. So you kind of like... I have to kick off, hang on. So you run forward, it's fine. If you change direction, he just leaves the ball behind. And someone else comes along and picks it up. So like dribbling's quite hard. Like, it's like you can't really... It's very strange. I scored a goal. Evening all, Sensi Soccer, get in. Yeah, it's a Sensible Soccer demo. I just downloaded some cover discs and the Sensible Soccer demo was on one of... In fact, this is the... Well, there was Revenge of the Mutant Camels, which worked, and this one actually works fine on the Amiga 1200, which can't say the same for XJ220, Jaguar XJ220, which did not work at all. Shall I try... Oh, it's only practice and 2-player games. So there's no... They probably hadn't written the AI at this point. Looks like FIFA 22. Yeah. Yep. Right. Let's see if I can... Yeah, it's really weird not played this game. I don't know if that's... So, you can kind of like steer the... No, you can't. You kind of have to get on the side of the ball you want to be on. It kind of sticks to it a bit. Wow, I really don't know how to play this. Yeah, it's weird. He like... The ball will like... Oh, that's weird. Maybe there's some part of the controls that I don't understand for this game. Oh, the goalie saved it. And John Hare's still doing footy games, isn't he? What's he doing? Sociable Soccer. It does look cute. This is where the cannon fodder guys... That's where the design came from in this, isn't it? I think. I don't know. Oh. My team would still not win with no opposition. Better than FIFA 22. Better? I've not played FIFA 22. It's not called FIFA anymore, is it? Oh, I suppose 22. What was the last FIFA game they did? Was it 23? Is it called EA Soccer now or something? EA Football. I remember scoring a diving header from the halfway line on Sensi. I saved the action replay on a floppy disk. I'm not sure it still works anymore. Oh, the floppy disk or the action replay? I bet the action replay still works because these games won't have updates. But yeah, your disc might not work. Can I boof it into my own goal? Yes, I can. That's really good. 64 European clubs. Take it or leave it. Team tactics. That's pretty good. So if you got the demo of this and it was actually a two-player game, you basically got a full two-player football game for free. I suppose. See, I'm controlling my dude there. That's really strange how that's working though. So I can't even win with no second player in. They're taking the ball off me. He just like their player just runs off the side with the ball. Oh well, it's a thing. Sensi Soccer, that was the thing. That was interesting to look at some lost 1-0 to no opposition. Yeah. Sensi Golf was decent as well. They did Sensible Golf, did they? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know about that one. Let's put some more tunes back on. Or should we just go straight for Blood Money? It's hard to say. Let's listen to a few more tunes. From a random thing. Stream 6. Let's try that. Oh, these look like Scream Tracker. Does even Axel F? It really is Axel F. Let's not listen to Axel F. Oh, I thought that was going to be nothing for a second then. This is definitely a mod, whatever it is. It just says Vincenzo on it. I've got so many mods on this computer, but I don't know how to find... I should have really, like, made a list of the good stuff. And because it's just all in random folders. It's just like the random stuff I downloaded for streams. Right, in a bit we'll go back to Blood Money and I'll get my ass handed to me in that. My ass handed to me in Blood Money. It'll be great. That crazy frog ruined that song. I can no longer enjoy Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, I was just going to mention Crazy Frog. Because, yeah, it did. It ruined it for everyone. Crazy Frog ruined that song. They must have licensed it as well. Money for Old Rope. So is everybody going to have crazy pies at New Year? You're going to go out, get drunk, get trashed, crack open the Christmas booze, unless you've cracked it open already. You've probably cracked it open already, haven't you? You've probably finished off the Christmas booze at this point. And you're going to have to go out and buy some more booze. I remember one New Year being really, really ill. Just like with some horrible cold. I just remember lying in bed, feeling like I was going to die. And I could hear, I remember it got to midnight and I could hear all the fireworks going off and I was like, oh God, kill me. That was definitely one New Year to remember. Just ill with some horrible illness. That was not the best New Year. Not that it's New Year's Eve, by the way. Just nobody panic if you think you're missing out on anything. This is the eve of New Year's Eve, where nothing happens. Nothing changes. Sure Sensible Golf was on a cover disc. I could probably find it, actually. Shall we have a look? Oh, I've typed Sensible Gold. It's not going to be that. Sensible Golf. Cover discs. It was on 1, 2, 3, 4 different cover discs. It was on Amiga format twice. Sensible Golf. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know about this. 94. Sure, Amiga format 73, July 95. It's got, yeah, there's a cover disc, 73B. God, they had 3 cover discs. Oh, a subscriber disc. You had to write off for that one, did you? They had something called Technosound Turbo 2. No idea what that was. That was a full application, though. Let's have a look. It was... I don't know what it was. And there was a demo of Sensible Golf. Right, let's do it. I'm going to download the cover disc. It's just that on a cover disc, nothing else. Getting it. You asked for it, you are getting it. Did you ask for it? No, but you're getting it anyway. What have I done with the thing? It's over it. I'm going to put it on real floppy disk again, because we can. Don't nobody go nowhere. It's a bit of a pain doing this sneaker net stuff, but you know, it's not too bad. It could be worse. Oh, sorry, I banged the microphone. Let's not bang the microphone, please. Well, that wrote really quick. How is that even possible? Right, we've got the ADF. We have got the ADF. Hello, Dave L. Let's write it. Oh, whoa, what happened there? Oh, it just stopped. I have no idea what we're listening to. There's another loading bar for you. I recently bought 67 double density floppies and only one didn't work. Do you know what? That might be quite common because I suspect when you get a batch of floppy disks, if they've all been stored together, they've either all been stored badly or they've all been stored well. So, you know, chances are if you get a good batch, they're all going to be good. If you get a bad batch, they're all going to be bad. You did well there, though. That's good work. There was more floppies, 3.5-inch floppies, than there were people on the planet at one point, but probably a lot of them have been recycled or put in landfill. Do you think you can run this from in Workbench? And if you can, what's the point if you can't quit it? It just says golf. Looks like it might be a booter thing. Let's boot. It was still, it was a nightmare to test all of them using Xcopy with one floppy. Oh, right. I've got that. I don't know if that Rob Smith dev thing would be helpful for that. The drive that you can plug into the PC. Time consuming, yeah. You need one of those big machines where they put like hundreds of floppies in and it just like formats them all or something. Right, we're playing Sensible Golf. Is this a mouse game or a joystick game? I'm betting on mouse. We'll find out. Is it even going to work? I'm going to bet it does work because it's a sensible game. They all worked on the, well, most of them worked on the 1200. Even before the 1200 came out. Stu did say, he put a comment on my Cannon Fodder video actually, Stu from Sensible. And he was talking about, because I did mention the 1200 in that. He said, oh yeah, because they did know about the 1200 when Cannon Fodder came out, but they didn't have time to, you know, change the game to support it. So they just, I suppose they just made sure it worked on it and that was it. But they didn't take advantage of AGA or anything, but they probably did have a 1200 or some kind of AGA machine. What was the other AGA machine? Was it the 4000? Wow, this is loading in a half, isn't it? But now, oh, Sensible Golf. Now at least floppies that work, because the last batch was barely work, and you had to pray that it wouldn't corrupt the game when it's saved on the floppy. Yeah, that's the problem with floppies. If you get a bad one, you put it in the drive, you've got a busted drive. Well, you haven't got a busted drive, you've got a dirty drive, and then you're screwed. So, yeah, that's a problem. I format Windows HD floppy disk to Amiga double density format. Yes, I think that works, doesn't it? I don't know there's any reason why that doesn't work. Yep. Here's the latest super game from Sensible Software. Ignore the reviews because those journos want us dead. Oh dear. Play this demo and let your heart decide. That's funny. Features in the big version. 72 human players? What? Oh, well, not really human. 140 computer opponents with name, skill, and dress sense. 25 courses, stroke play, match play. Play a season to try top of the money list. Customizable tournaments. Full suite of disk I/O operations. No jeans or t-shirts, please. What? Full suite of disk I/O operations? Do you mean like saving and loading? Okay, is this going to be... Oh, it is joystick. Human one joystick. Severely cut down demo version, it says. Okay. Let's tee off. Oh, did you think... Did Stu draw these? I wonder if Stu drew these graphics. No jeans or t-shirts, yeah. No jeans or t-shirts, please. No shirt, no service. I really shouldn't be blocking the vents in my Amiga with these discs. It doesn't seem to be getting very hot, though. I don't think the vents are doing a lot. Or needing to do a lot. Human one-up! Love that floppy disk grinding sound. Yep, that's the reason I'm doing it. I quite like the grinding sound. Right, how do I play? Oh, all I can do is decide which way to go, like that. I can pick my up and down picks what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm doing. 168 to hole, right? At least it tells me that. Let's go for 160. I don't know which way to go because I don't know how to look at the course. Okay, do I hold it or do I press it? Water hazard. Water hazard. I don't actually know what I'm doing. When I bought my Amiga 500 Plus, came with loads of discs, killed the drive. Yep. Well, you need to clean it. That's the problem, isn't it? Okay, so I've got to go here. Let's try this again. I think I just press... All right, that was better. I think. Come on, CPU. Sounds like someone's been punched when you're getting there. Right, okay. Seems like it's the... Oh, really? Oh, that's way too hard. This is quite a difficult game. But the CPU is also missing. Right, okay, this is where I'm getting it a bit... Oh, should have looked at the arrows. Whoops. Still human 1. Okay, okay, give me a... It's a bit weird, the controls. Oh, come on!
Double bogey.
Double bogey. I'm not going to get a double bogey. I'm going to get much worse than that. Can I... This is going to be really hard just to tap it in. Okay. At last. That's all I got. At last. You need to repair the floppy drive. Yeah. This... I don't think there's anything wrong with this. My floppy drive. It does make some grindy noises, though. Might need a service. It probably should be serviced. It's had a lot of use, actually. Whoa.
Water hazard.
Who's that? Who's saying water hazard? Water hazard. Okay, let's go this way then, because that's what he did. He, I say, the computer. Uh-oh.
Water hazard.
I went the wrong way. You couldn't use an IBM floppy drive with Amiga, right? No, you can't use an IBM floppy drive with Amiga, but you can adapt one to be used with the Amiga, because basically what IBM did is they just changed the pin out. They took the standard Sugar floppy drive and they changed the pin out on it to using the IBM. Don't ask me why. I don't know why they did that. So you can adapt one. In fact, yeah, I think my Amiga 600's got an adapted IBM drive. And the other problem is that if you do that and it's an internal drive, the button's in the wrong place. So you've got to make like a... Or the one I've got, somebody's 3D printed a button that puts the button in the right place. You could clean the heads and grease and old grease and apply new grease and it should work. Yep, it should do, but it's just a real pain to have to do that every time, isn't it? I don't know where the pole is. It's up there somewhere. Oh, it's there. Okay. There's probably a way to view the hole somehow. Oh, we went right over the top, which is what I should have done, but I didn't know where the hole was. Think you can press space or something? No. There's probably a key. Oh, I don't want to press anything, won't it? Have I paused the game? Yeah, F1 pauses the game. It doesn't tell you that, though. Right. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, did you see that? That was gold. I chipped it into the hole. Suck it down, CPU 1. Floppy disk seems to grind, yeah. Are you talking about mine or are you talking about yours? Mine does grind a bit, but it works. All caps are leaking and need replacing. Yeah, if you get bad cap, you can get bad caps in the floppy drives as well. In fact, I did have bad caps in one of the ones that I repaired, but it still never worked properly. There's something else wrong with it. But the bad caps stopped it from spinning at all. It wasn't even spinning. Ollie says IBM floppy disk must be modded to Amiga. Yes. Shot. Thank you. It was a shot. That was a shot and a half. I thought this would be a mouse game, but it's joystick. Maybe you can choose. There isn't any way to see where the green is. I don't know how you do it. I'm assuming the green's probably over there, so I've probably got to go that way, but I'm just guessing really. We've got to really go for a super boof on this one. Well, I'll take it. See, he's probably going to go the way you should go. Yeah, over the trees. Oh, but that didn't work. You got to hit it hard enough. Still CPU 1. Huh, this is fun. Sensi Golf. I didn't even know this game existed.
Out of bounds.
Modding HD floppy basically changes pins of HD floppy detect because it's in use in Amiga as floppy detect. Yeah. Yeah, IBM just decided to rearrange the pins. I don't know why they did that. They just like messing with stuff. Messing around with things. I'm going to go the way it's telling me to go, but I think this might be a mistake. Oh, come on. It's like I need a different... That one, maybe. Did I whiff that? I whiffed it. What? But I don't understand. Let's go for that one. This is not... Okay. Oh, no, it's too far. It just doesn't make any sense. Game doesn't make any sense. I've put it in the sand, though. I was going to say, you better not chip it in from there, mate. Right. Oh, that's not bad. I got a weird issue, but a TF1230 accelerator for my A1200.
Triple bogey.
And the CPU is detected, but the 128 megabytes of fast RAM isn't. I've got Kickstart 3.1, motherboard recap, timing fix applied. Does it detect any fast RAM? 128 megabytes of fast RAM? What? Can you even have 128 megabytes of fast RAM in an Amiga 1200? Is that possible? That's not even possible, is it? Edge connector cleaned. I'm out of ideas. Wondered if anyone had any suggestions. No fast RAM detected. Can you put 128 megabytes of RAM in an Amiga 1200? I thought it didn't have the full... It doesn't have the full 32-bit address bus, does it? So it can't do that, can it? I don't know. It's news to me. Oops, I boofed it too hard. Oh, you good lord.
At last.
Hanky-tastic. I'm going to look it up because I think Amiga, hang on, Amiga 1200 max addressable RAM. Yeah, so the Amiga 1200, it's got an 68 EC020, can address 16 megabytes. Is that right? I thought it was more than that. That doesn't seem right. Oh, it is 16 megabytes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's got a 24-bit address bus. So it can only address 16 megabytes. How can it have 128 megabytes of RAM in it? What is that? How does that work? I mean, not that it can't have 128 megabytes of RAM in it, but a 1200 can't access 128 megabytes of RAM because it's got the cheapo 68020 in it, the 24-bit address bus one. It's not full. It's not full to 32-bit address bus. That's my understanding of it, anyway. I think if you hold down on joystick, shows you the map. Oh, thank you. Right, I'll have a go at that if there's another hole. There's one connector. There's one connector that can use 32-bit addressing. That's Zorro 3. Zorro 2 can only do 32 megabytes. I don't think the 68000 can even address 32 megabytes though, as I was just saying. When using Amiga test kit, only reporting 2 megabytes. So it should report something. I was told Kickstart 3.1, the min it was able to see is 128 megabytes. I can't. It's not possible. It's just not possible for it to use 128 megabytes. It can't be. It's not got all the. It's not got that many address pins. if it's a 32. Oh wait a minute though. The TF1230 changes the CPU, doesn't it? Sorry. Wait a minute. The TF1230 puts a different CPU in, doesn't it? It puts an 030 in, which does have a 32-bit address bus, which can access more memory. Right. Okay. But the actual Amiga internal chip can't do it. Right. Maybe that makes sense. So it must have an 030 or equivalent or something more in there. But if it didn't have a CPU in it, wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, I'm understanding it now. I'm understanding the thing. I was thinking, I'm sure you could only do like a very small amount of memory. Because I've got 8 megabytes in this, and that's like half the amount of external I suppose it's like technically 12 megabytes in this, which is like nearly all the RAM you can access. Who's winning? Oh, the CPU's beating me. Right, let's do the next hole. We can have a look at the map now, I think. Ow! I just banged my elbow. And you probably heard that on the microphone, maybe. It's alright. I've only got one elbow. Bad now. Right. Oh, let CPUs go. It sounds like someone's being punched. Water hazard. Right, hold down. Hold down. That didn't do anything. Oh, maybe hold down and press fire? No. Maybe because this is the cut down version, you can't see it. Let's see if this will work. No. It might be because it's the demo. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Absolutely got to be kidding me there. Absolutely ridiculous. Did I just make a mess of that? It's my birdie attempt. Okay. Birdie attempt. Sorry. Oh, come on. Absolutely, come on. 0 to hole.
Bogey.
The 1230 has an 030 CPU and 128 megabytes on the accelerator itself. Yeah, it would have to be on the accelerator itself because it's going to have to be directly coupled to that 030 because the internal CPU can't use it. Yeah, that makes sense. See, saying that, I think there is an 020 that's got the full 32-bit address bus. There probably was anyway, but it's not the one that's in the Amiga. This one's the cheapo one. I know it sounds stupid, but check RAM is in sysinfo also. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used the 1230. Does it have any jumpers or anything that can turn RAM off or parts of RAM off or anything like that? It's a valid point. I've yet to download that, and it's the next thing I'll try. However, I have thought that at least the mem test would show something, but no, only reports 2 megabytes. Is that what did you use to test the memory? Amiga Test Kit finds memory. You can look at the code for Amiga Test Kit. It just goes through and just tries to find whatever it can. It just goes through and starts writing to memory and sees what it could find. It should find something. Should find something. A up. Dave Paul Jones. A up. No jumpers for the RAM. Just to enable, disable the CPU. Well, you need to make sure that CPU is enabled because otherwise the internal one definitely can't access it. Are you using a CF card on the 1230? Yeah, because a compact flash card is going to get confused because it's in the same address space as some as that RAM. Try booting without... Oh, no, not the CF card. The I'm thinking a PCM CIA card. Just the ID. Yeah, that should be all right. The ID on the motherboard should be all right. I don't know. I've never used any of these accelerators, you see. My Amigas are mostly unaccelerated. Coolvin! Hello. Mostly unaccelerated. I don't know how you get to this map screen. It definitely sounds like someone's been punched. Let's see if we can get the map screen up. It's a bit weird not to have a map screen. Up doesn't do it. Down doesn't do it. Space, no. F1 is pause. F2 is nothing. M? No. I think they've taken it out for the demo. I think they've taken it out. Oh, except have I paused the game now? Oh, something's... have I crashed it? Right, something has... Oh, I don't believe it. I've pressed something and it's paused the game. It's P. Weird. So F1 doesn't pause the game. It is P. No, you can't see the map screen. Why did it select this club? 319 to all. I don't know. If I could see the map screen, maybe I could... Oh! How did that come up? The map screen came up somehow. Did I hold the button? Oh, you just hold the button. That's all you do. Just hold the joystick button. Bizarrely, without the CF card booting to Workbench, I get a black screen and nothing happens. Not even the insert disk screen after 30 seconds. You should get that, shouldn't you? That's odd. Did you have to recap that 1200? I did recap this 1200. I think there's videos on my channel of... Are you talking about my 1200 or are you talking about Retro JB's? This one's been recapped. There's videos on my channel of me doing it. It was pretty much It was working without the recap though. There was... I think the composite video was definitely broken. But the caps were leaking, so it definitely won't do it. They'd already leaked, to be honest. But the Amiga was still working. But I think all 1200s and 600s should be recapped now, if they've not been done. I think it may have something to do with the edge connector, but not sure. I got the accelerator for a really good price, so I'm desperate to get it to work and not send it back. You could always get some... Have you got some contact cleaner? I think you can get this... Oh, hang on. This stuff's good, and it's in... This is in B&Q. I think it's in B&Q. You can get it on Amazon as well. WD-40 contact cleaner. It's really good, and it gets flux off as well really well. In fact, mine's nearly empty. And that's WD-40 contact cleaner, not WD-40. Which is... Well, probably would clean stuff, but it stinks. So... I really don't know then. It sounds weird. It doesn't boot when removing a CF card. Yeah, I don't know. Motherboard recapped already. Timing fix applied. What's the timing fix? I don't even know what that is. Dave Paul Jones, I opened mine up, but it was like new. All cap joints shiny, so left it. Really? Did it have... Has it already been recapped? Did it have the metal shield on top? Because either someone's recapped it or it's going to leak. It's going to, because those caps are rubbish. They all leak. There were virtually no shiny joints in this one. I've seen on some forum that sometimes plugging IDE device on motherboard prevents RAM from working on TF1230. Why don't you just boot from a? Can you just boot from a floppy disk and see what it does? Put a Workbench 2 disk in or something, or even a Workbench 1 disk. I don't know. I had the black screen issue when I installed a CF card. It turned out it was a dodgy connection on the slave master jump. Weird. I've used isopropyl to clean the edge connector, top and bottom already. All right, well, isopropyl alcohol should do it. The seal was on. Well, you've got an Amiga 1200 that hasn't leaked. That is a miracle. That is something of a miracle. But my advice would be recap it, because it's going to leak, because they just do. You might have like one that, I don't know. I haven't seen one that hasn't leaked. Anyone's opened on any YouTube video. The one I bought had leaked, and the Amiga 600s have leaked. The Amiga 600s are the same, and they're slightly older, so they've all leaked. Do you use the RGB to SCART? Are you talking about for me, or are you talking about for Retro? Oh yeah, from Retro GB. Yeah, you could try plugging in something in composite and see if you get anything out of the composite. Right, let's see if I can get anywhere on this hole. Uh-oh, I put it in a ditch. Oh dear. I whiffed it. I absolutely whiffed it. Oh, this is difficult getting out of here because I've got this tiny thing I've got here. Do they really want to make me use the sand wedge? Yes, you really do have to use it. Damn you, sand wedge. Wow, I nearly put that in the water. Doing pretty badly on this hole. That says putting wedge, really? You just whacked it with a putting wedge. All right. That's what I'm using. Crazy. Oh, you just joking me.
Eagle attempt.
Oh, eagle. I'm not on an eagle attempt. Definitely not. Eagle. 1 to hole. Is it 1 meter?
Double bogey.
Oh dear, I'm doing pretty badly. Apart from that one great shot I did. Oh, it's going to load something. It's like a high score screen. I got $10,000. Oh, it's signed by Stu. Look. So Stu did do these graphics. Royal Bank of Sensible. Today. Yeah, Stu. Well done, Stu. I use composite just quickly to test, but still nothing. Okay. You have to be careful when replacing chip RAM on 1200. The heat can destroy the nearest RAM chip. I have 2 complete 1200 and 2 1200 boards. Yeah, the chip RAM. When you say replacing chip RAM, are you talking about removing chips? Because I had to do that on my 600. It's not hard to get off. It's hard to get the new one on. It's quite hard to solder around. They're actually quite hard to solder, I think. I was still able to hold down both mouse buttons at boot and get the early start menu. 500 plus is the worst for corrosion? Yeah, because it's got that damn battery on it. Get rid of the batteries. I'm really shocked you've got a 1200 that hasn't leaked. You could either wait for it to leak and then replace it, or you could do it now, but I can't believe you've got one that hasn't leaked. That's amazing. Amazing. Print those checks out and see if you can deposit them. It's the loyal Bank of Sensible. Of course they'll do it. Yeah, there you go. No jeans or t-shirts, please. There you go. Sensible golf. Can you play with the mouse? No. You can't. Oh, you can play Wicked. Hey, we could put the CPU against itself on Wicked and Wicked. What? Oh, it just says view whole. Is it not going to play it for me? So we've got the CPU playing itself on Wicked and Wicked. Yeah, it's totally working. Who's going to win? Well, they're not. Doesn't seem that wicked. Unless he's just going to get it in from here.
Birdie.
Yes, he is.
Birdie attempt.
And is he going to do it as well? Chip it in from there. Oh no. Still CPU 1. Oh, they are quite wicked. Did this game not do very well then or something? I don't remember it. Just don't remember it. It's got the birdie noises though. I thought there were going to be more ninjas than this when they were on Wicked. Don't remember this game either. Voted worst sensible gamer, I think. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, but it's it's not. I mean, it might have been good if it came out in less than 94, probably. Whoa, he smacked that too hard.
Birdie attempt. Birdie.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't good if it came out in the 80s. People would have liked it. Worst sensible game is quite a bit of a thing because they did so many good games though, didn't they? So I bought a recap kit. Okay. Well, like I said, it's up to you because you can damage a computer by recapping it, but it could also damage itself if you let it leak. So it's kind of like it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? But I hadn't seen any that hadn't leaked Amigas, so Amiga 1200s and 600s anyway. So I think that's pretty amazing that you've got one. But it doesn't seem to have caused much damage on mine anyway. Once it leaks everywhere. It never really goes back to what it was. You can try and clean it up, but it's quite difficult actually. So yeah. Maybe you could just leave it, or I don't know. There's always a chance of damaging something. I think it was the same with Kickoff when they made Tip Off a basketball game, and it was shocking. Yeah, well, that's, you know, that wouldn't have been the worst golf game in the world, but in 1994, I think, and that's the cover disc from that, isn't it? That's a crazy time to bring out a game like that. I suppose, I don't know. It was the Amiga. They were doing Amiga games. Right, let's turn the cache off for this one. But they certainly were into their sports games. So what are you going to do? Are you going to recap your Amiga or not? The thing is that if you don't recap it, you're going to be constantly thinking, is that Amiga on the shelf, is that leaking? That's the way I'll be thinking about it. Is that going to be leaking? I didn't recap my Amiga 500 because that just hasn't got those same rubbish caps in it. So that's still got the same caps in that were in back in the day. But these ones definitely. But this was recapped probably a couple of years ago now, this one. You know, in like 3 years, it'll be due for another recap. Probably not as bad. Oh, didn't we talk about Psygnosis the other day?
Psygnosis
It's Psygnosis.
a DMA design game.
I have a microscope now, taking a look. You can see when they've leaked. The joints aren't shiny. You can see this splurge, and it's not just on the joint. It can be... In fact, sometimes they can have leaked underneath, and you can't see it at all. So even sometimes when you think they haven't leaked, they have actually underneath the cap has leaked. So there's a possibility that they actually have leaked, but you just can't see it. And you wouldn't know till you took the cap off anyway. So that's always a possibility. But yeah, I can't believe that they haven't leaked. I think the only thing worse than the Amigas is the Sega Game Gear. The caps in that are just ridiculous. They just all leak. Every single one leaks. Everything they put in there leaks. It's unbelievable. And they're actually about the same age as the... No, they're actually slightly older than the Amiga 1200. And they absolutely, 100%, all of them leak. But I remember I did my video, I recapped the Game Gear, and it's quite funny because I was looking at all the caps going, okay, which one of these is on the 5-volt rail? And I'm like, okay, I'll do that one first. And I did one cap, and you can actually get the screen you can actually get it to boot. And the screen is on, and it kind of works. So it only takes like, you know, it wasn't working properly, but only took one cap to get it going again. Right, we're going to have to play without the music as much as I like it. Because the game is much harder with the music. I didn't want impatient. I wanted. There we go. I wanted that. Right, turn the music off. Maybe I'll open it up on a stream on my retro channel sometime. Oh, you got a retro channel? Well, are you going to open it up live on stream and go, okay, guys, look at this? I'd be interested to see how it looks. Because, yeah, I've never seen one that didn't have... I mean, I've seen it where it looks like some of the caps haven't leaked, but definitely some of them are leaked in mine. In fact, the board still probably needs cleaning up a bit more in mine than it was. You're right, the Game Gear is shocking when it comes to caps. Sega definitely cheaped out back in the day. I don't know. I think they had to have some custom made or something, because they've got those ones that are like... They're like little caps in like a little metal package that's got a plastic thing around it, and they're kind of surface mounted as well. So maybe they had to get some custom caps made or something. I don't know, but even the ones that aren't custom, they look very similar to the Amiga caps. They all leak as well. So it's like everything they picked, because it was that time. I think it was just that time, 1990-ish. Caps were just terrible. The music is kind of amazing. It is. But we can't have it on because it's just much easier with the sound effect. I just can't, like, the sound effects are very... All my 600s need capping. Yeah, they'll all be the same. They've got the same caps. They were made at the same time. They're just the same stuff. So, yeah, they'll be the same. We're going to have to start on level 1 as well. Right, this is where I'm going to need the concentration. So slow. Let's get some... Oh, hello. I don't have time to shoot all the baddies. Oh no, I've already taken some damage. Oh my god, I've already lost a life. One wrong move in this. I have a T6 black tower. What is that? What is that? Right. I get that. I get that. I don't get that. We are doing well. Apart from that life I lost. What's a T6 black tower? Does anybody know? This game is as hard as nails, isn't it? Let's face it. Oh, that's that stupid thing that reverses your controls. It's a nightmare, that thing. That looks easy, that bit, but it's they put a big 25 there to entice you in and then reverse your controls. Which really does you in. Uh-oh. Oh, I just lost all my health. All of it. I'm literally a one-hit dead now. Right, you've got to be careful you don't lose all your health on the way out of here. Which one's the health? Is it that one? I don't remember. I think it's that. It makes no sense, the pictures. They all look like missiles. Walls are the enemy. Yeah, they are. I think it's that. Is it that 250 that's the health? Or is it that that's the health? That's the long shot. That's an extra life. I can't remember which one of these is the health. If I buy the wrong one, I'm screwed. It's an A600 in a custom tower with accelerator RAM, a CD-ROM floppy with delivery Boeing ball, etc. Companies to convert them. Right. That's weird. I'm going to try... One of these is speed up and one of these is health. I think that's the health. Let's try that one. No, I've just bought the speed up, haven't I? I've just bought the speed up. Oh, God, I'm going to die now. They are the worst icons ever. They make no sense. I'm going to die just by going into a wall now. I think I might have gone the wrong way. Uh-oh. Oh God, I nearly died. You've got literally no control over this shit. Oh, damn it. I'm not going in that death shop down there either. So I'm dead because I bought the wrong power-up. Because the power-ups make no sense. Phew. Sorry, I just whistled into the microphone then. Oh, there goes all my health again. It's almost like the health was pointless. Whoops. I've got so much money, but there's no shop. Come on, give me a shop. Absolute disaster. Just not enough to buy. I don't want to buy the speed up again. I'm just buying power-ups. Lives are useless. There was some images on the net, not mine one though. Oh, right, okay. It was the first $250 icon. That was the health. Yeah, it's the one at the bottom, isn't it? Those two icons. One's a picture of it, like the ship going forwards, and the other one's going sideways. It's just like, I don't know why I'm supposed to work out that one of those is speed up and the other one is health. Why would you pick that for health? It's like, I have no idea what they were thinking there. I don't know, but the shop system in this game makes me want to play cards. All right, here we go. Right, now I've got the long shot. You can run out of bullets. Because I think the game runs out of sprites. So if you fire too much, you actually end up with no bullets at all. Whoops, I missed out on some coin there. Alright, this bit's horrible. Hate this bit. Yep. Did I take some damage? I did. Made it through without dying, though. This game takes so much of my concentration, it's ridiculous. Right, let's try not to die down here. I suppose I've got to really buy the health. Because otherwise, I'm dead. Yeah, you can just die right down there as it is. Well, I can't believe we made it this far, to be honest. Yeah, the bullets keep stopping because it's running out of sprites. I'm not even sure if the long shot's even worth it. For this very reason. Oh, there goes some more health. Damn, that's the end of me. Damn it. What a game this is. This is just ridiculous. I suppose it didn't help that the shop doesn't have any tooltips and you can't tell what two of those icons are. Nice, simple red cross needed. Yeah, they could have just done a red cross. It would have made more sense than another picture of a ship with a thruster on it. But I don't know. It's the weirdest part about this game. Oh, there we go. Put my name in. Wow, I just about made it to the scoreboard. Just about made it in. Wow. What a ridiculous game. I like getting worse at it. I can finish the first level, but I suppose you've got to remember what the stuff is. 1989 now. Absolutely crazy. I mean, and buying loads of lives in this game I don't think really helps you. You have to not ever die, because if you lose those power-ups, it costs you so much cash to actually get them back. You just need to buy the health, really. And you probably can buy extra lives at that point, but really you keep your money, and then if you do die, you need all that money to buy all the power-ups back. So buying lives is kind of pointless. You just need to never die. I promise you, I will never die. And also, it is supposed to be a two-player game, really. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's rock solid in single player. Because this is a two-player game. But I think I did this back in the day, but I think I did it on the Commodore 64, and I remember having a go at the Commodore 64 version not long ago, and it's definitely easier. And not easy because it's that much different, but there's a few waves of enemies that they've kind of changed, or where you get money for things that you don't get money for on this and stuff like that. Cannot find the images online. Google search has gone downhill. Maybe do a teardown of it. Is it like a really rare thing or something? I mean, I'd never heard of it. Come on, I want these guys. Oh, hello. Whoops, already taken some health damage. Oh no! It's a total disaster. You know, I'm going to die before I go in the shop. This was another tactic. Just die and get your full health back, because it's going to cost you 250 to get your health. Right. That was a what do they call that? Perverse tactics, they call that, where you're doing things you're not supposed to do to get better at the game. But it's a start. Not the worst idea in the world for a shoot 'em up though, this, because it's quite slow shoot 'em up, and I think people think that shoot 'em ups have to be really fast, and they don't. And sometimes, like, when the bullets are slower, it's actually harder, because they're on the screen for longer. I've only got 100. I can't buy anything with 100. But this game is just hard. It's just rock solid. Ah, I got the 25 from that though. The reverse controls thing. You have to remember when they're turning up, because they can absolutely do you in. They will absolutely do you. And if you try and be too greedy in this game, I mean, it's called blood money. If you be too greedy, you die trying to get the money, which isn't what you want to be doing. Give them hell. Says it's an Amiga T6 SE. That is just crazy talk. It's all crazy talk. Right, should I buy anything else? Should I buy the bombs? Let's buy the bombs. Oh, you can buy 2 lots of bombs. Let's save some money for something else. I've got the bombs. There's a bit on the second level where you've got to have the bombs. Otherwise, you can't get through it without dying. And that's a scummy trick as well. Because that's like you have to have foresight of knowing the future of the game. I think there's a bit down here that the bombs help with. Is it that? Yeah. Oh, it didn't make it. Oh, it did. There you go. Oh, and I just lost all my health. I did a really good thing. And then died. Oh, that's just ridiculous. So you know the thing I said about never die? I've just lost all my health again. The thing I said about never dying is just what I just did. Oh, this is not good. Whoops! Right, it's all gone wrong really quick. Oh, and these things, I forgot about them. They are homing bombs. It's unbelievable. I've got worse at this game, not better. Should you ever go going in at the second level? Because that never works, but at least I can get some practice on the second level. You just can't make any mistakes. It's just not the way to play. You just cannot make mistakes in this game. Cannot do it. Oh! God, floppy disk is like crazy. Right, this is difficult. When you go into here you go into second level first, you are really asking for trouble. But it's what I'm doing. I'm asking for the trouble. Because I think they're expecting you to have like loads of power-ups here. But if you don't, look, you can get overwhelmed really quick. And it's really hard to know where to shoot these things. Look at this! Well, I've got 100. That's enough to buy something. That's what I needed. Oops, didn't get the 10. And these guys give you nothing. I think these are the ones that do give you money on the Commodore 64 version. I think it's a mistake that they don't. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, I only got 90. I need 100. Right, I got 100. Jeez, this is so hard. Just trying to get enough money to buy anything. Oof. No health. See, now I need to buy health, and I haven't even got any power-ups yet. No. It's just a disaster. It's a total disaster. Right, there's loads of money to be had here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any of it. Loads of money. That's in the actual thing, isn't it? Yeah, I've already lost a load of health. Look, these give you loads of money, but it's just hard to kill them. Just dying getting the money. See, I could have cleaned up there, but I got nothing. Oh my god! It's just mental. The game's mental, and it knows it. Well, like I said, this is not the way to play to start on level 2. Oops! Oh, I've just made a complete botch of that. It's so hard. I think once you get down to the pea shooter, you're in trouble. Blood Money predicted the cost of living crisis. Yeah, this is it. They could have used this on the... Can you imagine that on the BBC News? The cost of living crisis, and every time that comes on, they just put this on the screen. Oh, shut your mouth and look at my wad. Well, a really, really hard game. That's all I could really say about that. It's one of the most rock hardest games out there. I'd love to get better at it. Like I said, it's. I think the C64 version's easier. I mean, I've obviously forgotten a lot of the stuff, but you have to be literally the concentration required for this game. It's just so high. It's the kind of investment of concentration that people don't want to put into games nowadays. It's like, oh my god, I need 99% of my concentration has to go into this. Oh, I nearly bashed something in. That said, though, when I was playing Dead Space, that's quite good, because Dead Space has got a lot of there's definitely bits where you're walking around in corridors and there's not much happening. But that's good because you need a rest from the monsters, but you're constantly on edge because if a monster pops up, you are in trouble and you've got to deal with it. And sometimes more than one monster pops up. So you have to be on the edge of your seat all the time. It's a really good game for that. They properly get the horror thing of oh my god, a monster's going to come around the corner. There's one monster. It's a bit like Blood Money in that instance where there's very slow moving, but everything that's slow is still very dangerous. Hello from Portugal and great 2024. It's not 2024 yet. You've jumped the gun. You've jumped the gun. There's no 2024 yet. This is not even... It's not even New Year's Eve. Not for another 30 minutes. There's nothing to see here. Everything's normal. Situation normal. Let's put some more tunes on. Different tunes. Which I don't know what they're going to be. Going to be some random tunes. Oh, it's... Rando tunes. Yeah, because I've just too much Blood Money tonight. I've lost my concentration with it. It's funny, you can be quite good at the game and then you can play it and just be worse. Is this your last stream for 2023? Lemmings has got to be last game. It's got to be. I could do. I wasn't going to do any more gaming at the moment. I don't know. I think we played a lot of Lemmings this year. I could have done a recap video. I don't think there's any time now to do it, but I could have done a recap video for the year of all the live streams. In fact, I am going to do a video about Lemmings and I might just make it out of the clips from the live streams, because you can sit there and say how good it is, and everybody knows all the game mechanics and everything, but I could just put clips of the live streams in, just because I played the whole game, and you just get to see how much fun it is, because it had lots of fun playing it. 2023 has flown past, it really has. Time gets quicker as you get older, that's the problem, isn't it? Time definitely gets quicker. But it's been good. A good year. And now we get the whole of 2024 to do it all over again. Hopefully the cost of living crisis will just leave. And we'll see. And I've got the, I don't think Carnival Steve's here anymore, but I've got his Z81 to send back to him. I wonder if I get loads of new Specky and ZX80 fans on my channel now. Did get a few people in the comments say, oh, you need to do this, oh, that's what that means and stuff. It's still got his scum on it from the 90s, I've not cleaned it. And as crappy as that keyboard was, it still works. New Year Lemmings 1992. Was there a New Year Lemmings? I don't think there was there? There was Holiday Lemmings. I've got, to be honest, next year at some point, I've got Oh No More Lemmings to play. Where is it? Where is the baby? Got that. Got the box and everything. Oh No More Lemmings. 100 standalone levels. Also available as data disc. Yeah, so I've got that to play. I'm just kind of saving it because I think it's going to be quite good. I don't know if it'll be as good as the original. It might be better, who knows. But there's all that to play next year. And I don't know what else there's going to be on my channel in terms of videos. There'll be, I might try and do some more Amiga programming videos, because it turns out I think the most popular videos on my channel are probably the ones about programming and stuff. Well, I don't really know what I could do. Just do little snippets of programming stuff for like trying to program the Amiga and stuff. Because it's just interesting for people to look back at it. Because I think that's probably where I could do videos that other people couldn't do, because I'd be able to like work out how to program it and then show you how it was done. But in more of a like, I don't know, not really a tutorial way, but in like a, this is how you had to do this, and this is really hard. This is why stuff was really hard. I did see one video from a guy, I don't know if I subscribed to him, and he was, I think it's a video about Elite, but he goes into all the, like all the intricacies of how it was programmed and how the CPU works and stuff like that. And it was really good. I was quite interested in it. He actually sat down and he said, I thought to try it out, I'd try and program a 3D thing on the BBC. And I thought, that's going to be really hard, because the BBC isn't made for 3D, and there's loads of stuff that you're going to have to do to make that even slightly work. And he said, and it turned out this took me longer than the entire other time it took to make the video, and all I managed to do was this, and it took me 5 days. I'm like, I'm not surprised. He managed to get a little spinning 3D line object though that wasn't bad, to be honest. It took him 5 days to do it, and he only got it in the corner of the screen because and he had to use the BBC's line drawing routine as well to do that. I knew that was going to be hard. It's much harder to do that on an 8-bit computer than it is to do it on a modern one, because it gives you no help at all. It can't even multiply. So like you're sitting there going, okay, I need to draw a line. Well, there's no line draw routine if you've taken the basic out, and it can't even address the full screen in 8 bits. So you've got to do like bit shifting and think, it's like, oh my god, the work it took to make that work, that game. Crazy. The BBC, crazy. But yeah, and I think the other thing is I don't really have any computers to repair. I mean, I got the ZX81 off Carnival Steve, so that became a repair video, but there's no more repairs for me because I don't have anything to repair. The last thing I fixed was a dishwasher, so and I didn't make a video of that. The BBC Micro, I used it in schools in the 80s. Yeah, that was the first home computer I ever used. Was it really a home computer? It was to me, because my dad was a teacher and he brought the computer home for the weekends and stuff, because nobody else used it, it was just him. So he brought it home at the weekends, and the first computer I used was at home. and it was a BBC Micro, which, looking back at it now, wouldn't have been something we could have ever afforded in a home if he wasn't a teacher, because I think they were like £1,500 to buy, and it had the green screen monitor and everything like that. But the first program I ever wrote was the Hello World thing that I did on the ZX81, and did that on a BBC. I never really had a BBC, but it was definitely the first computer that I used. Told my daughter about getting a Lemmings Santa hat. Yep, they did have Santa hats. They should probably have one, yeah. Did she not know about Holiday Lemmings? I think she's too young to remember Lemmings, let alone Holiday Lemmings. What is this one? This one's crazy. I'm going to skip it. She's like, they had Santa hats? I suppose Christmas is over now. It's too late. It's too late, really. No one's going to want a Santa hat lemming at this time of year. They need beach shorts now. This is a good one. I quite like all the stuff people can do in 4 channels with the Amiga as well. It's quite good. 4 channel stuff's great. But yeah, it's nearly New Year's Eve, so everyone's going to start breaking out the champagne soon. Boo! Ooh, those samples sound bad. 8-bit samples. Good old Amiga never made it to 16-bit. Well, it kind of can. I think it can do 14-bit or something, can't it? But mostly it's 8-bit. That's why they have Lemmings Tribes, yeah. I think I'd never really played Lemming. Those are the ones. I don't like the look of it. I think they made it too complicated. I think they upped the game by putting more stuff in, but it just makes it. I don't know. I think it was quite good the way it was. I think making it super complex didn't really help it. They're probably not bad games though, especially for their time. And I might have to get a new. Well, I don't know if I'll get a new capture box. I might just buy a webcam actually. I think I'll buy a webcam to replace this camera over here. Whoops. Replace this camera over here. I do want to find a faster way to do, when I'm doing videos as well, one of my problems is that the editing and everything is taking so long because I have like a multi-camera setup, even though you don't see the 2 cameras very often. It's 2 cameras, one of them's 4K, and there's an audio setup, and it all has to be like edited together, and it just takes ages. I'd rather get a setup that I could just do in OBS and kind of do it a bit more like a live thing, but with some slight edits in it. Have you tried Lemmings Revolution? No. You have seen me play all the Lemmings that I've probably ever played. Lemmings Revolution. I know they did a load of 3D ones and stuff. Oh my word, what is that? What the devil? What is this? Lemmings Revolution. Was that where they decided to make it 3? Oh, good lord. This came out in 2000. Oh, jeez. No, I've not played any of those, like 3D ones or anything. Did that come out on PC? Oh, Tim Wright did the music. It got 74%. What platform was it on? Microsoft Windows, there you go. The story of Lemmings Revolution revolves around weasel characters that are once entertained themselves by watching old adventures of lemmings. They've created new puzzles. OMG. Above average reviews. There's probably, I don't know how many Lemmings games there are, there's probably loads. In this day and age, there's probably a load. Try to send the link. Can I share a link for photos of the Amiga T6 SE? I don't think it'll don't think I'll let you do it, I'm afraid. It's YouTube just removes all links. It won't let you do it. Is that the one that came out after Lemmings Reloaded? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if I can change the... No, I can't even change the stream settings. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like links. Doesn't want people promoting stuff. If you can type in the link so that it's I could understand it and YouTube doesn't delete it, then I might be able to repaste it for you. There's your conundrum. I put them on my X. Oh, are you calling it X? Oh, right. Is your name Dave Paul Jones on X? On X. Ridiculous. Am I going to type in Twitter? Twitter, Dave Paul Jones. This could be a different person. It won't let... I don't... It won't even let me see Twitter because I don't have an account. It's ridiculous. Like, it just says sign in. I'm not signing in though. I don't want to sign in, so it won't let me see it. It's ridiculous. I think Twitter is ridiculous for this. This isn't even you anyway. Oh right. Well, anyway, Joz has found them. There you go. But yeah, I don't do Twitter or X, so it won't even let me look at people's things now unless you sign in. It's like, you need to look at a page. You should sign in for that, definitely. Hi Dave. Hope you had a good Xmas. I did. Streaming you to my TV after the pub. You've got like am I on the big telly? I'm small on the big telly though. Look, could I be big on the big telly? Am I on the big telly? Let me know. Is it the Samsung 55-inch big telly? And are you drunk? If you haven't got the right prescription for your glasses anyway, it doesn't matter how big the TV is it? Just a big blur at the end of the room. Although I'm not having that problem. I have a problem seeing things close up, not far away. Far away is fine. 55, yes. Everyone's got a 55-inch telly now, except me. I've got a crappy old 42-inch telly, but which came in useful with the ZX80. We're trying to get the ZX80 to work. I didn't know it had an analog tuner in, because I've never used it. Never had a TV license. I've never used the tuner. And then I found out, wow, this could actually maybe even tune to the Sinclair. And then it couldn't. Sorry, I said Sinclair. It's a dirty word on an Amiga channel. This isn't an Amiga channel, it's just stuff. But yeah, we're basically 10 minutes away from New Year's Eve. And you missed a bit of Blood Money. And I played Sensible Golf demo and Sensible Soccer demo. And Revenge of the Mutant Camels freeware. 3 pints in, good lord. 3 pints. I'd probably be quite trashed on 3 pints nowadays. I don't drink very much. 3 pints would probably get me trashed. Should be good. Depends how fast I drink them. But yeah, you've missed most of the Amiga stuff. And hopefully we'll get some games out of you in 2024. Amiga games. It's okay, a bit neglected. Everyone's posting their Amiga pictures. We're trying to post their Amiga pictures. I'll have to find some new games. I mean, I've got Oh No More Lemmings for 2024, but I want some other games to play as well. Because it's funny, because like you get these games like this, like Blood Money, and you come back to them because you want to get good at them, but you've really got to play them a lot to get good at them. And if I played this just on stream, trying to get good at it, we could be here for the whole of 2024, like trying to finish this game. I'm sure it's possible. There are some crazy, crazy tunes going on in this. I'm going to skip it. It sounds like a rave. Every tune here sounds like a rave. I've seen all the Amiga stuff before. Everybody has. Everybody has. Oh, it's more rave. There's a lot of rave going on it. This is Hoffman, is it? He's got his square waves on. What's my favourite game? Of all time, or on the Amiga, or just anything. Every Christmas I promise myself to recap my A1200 during the break, and I never get around to it. No change this year. Let's do it soon, maybe next Christmas. Well, if your 1200 is still working, then you're alright. Although it's probably already leaked, hasn't it? So. Yeah, he's got a lot of square wave going on here. I'll be uploading a new video tomorrow. 2024, so I'll try to finish my game I'm making. Not happening yet. Right, yeah, there you go. Oh, favourite Amiga game? I don't know, that's a difficult one. I mean, because the two games that I've really played the crap out of on this stream are Cannon Fodder and Lemmings, and they're both really good. So I don't know. It's a toss-up between something like... I don't know. It's a toss-up between those, isn't it? We've got Cannon Fodder, Turrican, and Lemmings. I don't know. I think from back in the day, I always thought that Lemmings was one of the most different and really amazing games that I'd seen. And after playing through it on stream, it could be my favourite Amiga game, but it's a toss-up between that and Cannon Fodder. Because Cannon Fodder was one I had a lot of fun with back in the day as well. I think Lemmings is probably the better game though. I mean, you can probably see why. It got ported to 35 platforms or something for a reason, because everybody loved it. Please play Lemmings tomorrow. Puzzle games are best for streaming trivia games. C64 Trivial Pursuit. Yeah. I think maybe next year we could maybe play some RPGs or something, like Eye the Beholder or something. Because I'd like some games that we kind of like long play, like Lemmings was and Cannon Fodder was, where you just play a little bit of it each week and then you carry on. Rather than like with Blood Money, where I'm just trying to play the same level over and over again and get my ass handed to me. Could maybe try some RPGs. Because I did play a lot of RPGs, like I said, back in the day on the C64. But I never really played any on the Amiga. And I've never played Eye the Beholder. So I don't know if is that game any good? Is Eye the Beholder any good? There's a question. And is it hard disk installable? We used to play Stunt Car Racer 2-player with serial nor mono. Wow. That Stunt Car Racer is a good one. It's probably really good in 2-player. Did you ever try it? I don't know if this works, but I think it's crossplay. I think you can crossplay Stunt Car Racer with, say, an Atari ST and an Amiga. I think it's possible. I don't know. I would really like to see Eye the Beholder on stream. That might be a thing to do. Eye the Beholder is great. There you go. It was one of those ones. I played a lot of the Dungeons and Dragons games, but I didn't play Eye the Beholder because it didn't feel like it didn't have the. I really liked the turn-based combat of the other ones, and it didn't have that. I think, did it? We should try it. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't know. I think it might be possible to cross-play Stunt Car Racer. It's possible. Played Stunt Car Racer and Vroom over serial cable. There you go. But you should also try Dungeon Master. Yeah, Dungeon Master was the other one I didn't play. So I played all the Gold Box games, but on the C64. Black Crypt. Jimbo, are you using a D23 to VGA cable or a D23 to SCART? I use a Commodore D23 to VGA adapter and get jailbars. I am using the D23 to SCART, and it's plugged in. It's plugged into to an OSSC, which are quite expensive, but the picture is pretty much perfect. I don't get any jailbars at all. But it's the OSSC is doing all the work, really. Let's face it. It's doing the upscaling. It looks amazing. The Amiga never looked this good back in the day. I can't say it. It never looked this good to me. It was always on a crappy little TV screen, I think that. But I bought a little TV. It was like a 14-inch TV that was colour. It had composite inputs and stuff and SCART inputs, and it had a tilt and swivel. So I used that as a monitor basically. But it would probably never be as good as this. Ida Beholder is better than Dungeon Master. Ida Beholder 2 is best. Can you play Ida Beholder 2 without playing Ida Beholder 1, or will it not make any sense? Lotus Turbo Challenge 2 allows crossplay on Serial. Was shown on RMC the other day. Was it? Really? There you go. I was thinking that Stunt Car Racer might be the first crossplay game ever. That was my possibility, that it could be the first ever crossplay game. Crossplay network game, yeah. Maybe we can send the serial data through a network socket over the net. Maybe it's already done. Yeah, I said you probably can. You probably can, but the lag would be horrific. Does it lockstep the game or something though? So I don't know how it works. If it locksteps the game, it would be like a slideshow. It would be horrible. Although games did lockstep even after that. I don't know. The SD version was way less quality than the Amiga though, but was it compatible in terms of crossplay? Black Crypt was Raven Software's first game. All they make now is Call of Duty, yeah. OSSC £300. It's not £300, it's like 150. I use D32 to that's D23 to VGA modified, so it has jack soldered to C-Sync pin, and then from VGA to BNC to old Sony PVM, and then I don't have the jail bars. Well, I don't get jail bars anyway, so I don't know where. I mean, that might be that the OSSC is actually knows about how to get rid of this stuff, but it's doing upscaling and stuff. I've also got a really thick and chunky SCART cable that's like, it's really thick and shielded. It's I bought it off eBay. It's really good actually, but I've got to say I've got a really crappy SCART cable from it exists from back in the day, and it's really like thin and looks really naff, but it's the same picture with it. It doesn't make any difference. I'm using VGA on my Dell LCD monitor at 15 Hz. There you go. Well, I've not really had a lot of jail bars going on the Amiga, I've got to say. If you want jail bars, I go to the Commodore 64 where they are. It's jail bars forever. I can't. Maybe I can see some jail bars on this actually. But I don't know. It looks as good as for me as it's ever going to get. I don't really see a lot of it. Could even just be the. No, it looks really good on here. It looks super good. A club I used to go to got raided by Fast, and we had a lot of Amiga set up with Xcopy Fast. Shut us all down. There you go. What are jail bars? Jail bars are like vertical lines going down the screen that you vertical like artifacts, lines going down the screen that you don't want. I can take this off here now. I've got this little webcam, and I'll put it close to the screen that I'm looking at. And see if you can see any jail bars. You can see what I'm looking at. Oh, let's get you a big picture. Hang on. This. Can it focus that close? Is that in focus? That's what I'm looking at on the Dell. I mean, it looks amazing. I think it looks amazing anyway. Let's look down here. It looks pretty good, I think. Looks pretty good. You should play Eye of the Beholder 1 first because you can import party from 1 to 2. There you go. That looks sweet to me. Yeah, it looks great on this monitor. I've got to say, it looks really good. What do you use to program Amiga? Well, you should ask Pixelplop that, because he's the Amiga programmer. I haven't really programmed anything on the Amiga other than a few little things on my channel. But there is a plugin for Visual Studio Code if you want to do it on the PC. If you want to go old school, you can get DevPack out, which is the assembler of the Amiga. A lot of the games are written with DevPack, but nobody does that nowadays. Sherlock says, looks fantastic. It does. It does look really good. I remember some scrolling games made your monitor look sharper, e.g. Battle Squadron. Alright. Also, iBeholder 2 without imported party is really hard. Looks great on an OSSC. The OSSC is really good. There probably is some cheaper solutions. Is there an RGB to HDMI thing or something like that? There's probably cheaper solutions than OSSC, but the OSSC's got an FPGA and it's probably why it's expensive. But it works, and I've never touched any settings. It just does this out of the box. And it's coupled with just a Dell, not an expensive Dell monitor. It's like 120 quid Dell monitor or something. Which I picked because I picked this monitor, whatever it is, because it's got 4:3 mode. All the Dells do that, which you're going to need because if it's in 16:9, you just stretch it out. So this allows you to just put it in 4:3, and that's all you need. I used to use DevPack, but want to code in C. Well, if you want to code in C, then you can use that Visual Studio Code plugin, which if you go to the plugins on Visual Studio Code and just type Amiga, that's the thing you want. You can code in C or C++ on that, actually. And it just uses it just basically you can do it all on the PC, and it's got a really good like profiler and debugger. Basically, the profiler you can actually see exactly what all the stuff's doing. It's using WinUAE or something. Play the Gods music. If I could find it. Let's get it. Here it is. Where's it put it on the list? At the bottom. Abyss Botman C extension for Visual Studio Code. That's the one. The better option looks like Bebo C with Ace Game Library. Well, there you go. I don't know. But that Abyss thing is what that Tiny Bobble game was made with, which is really it's the best version of Bubble Bobble on a home computer, I would say. And use embedded assembler in C in Visual Studio Code. There you go. I tried to set that up but couldn't get it working. Do you have the Shadow of the Beast music? I probably do, but I don't think I'll be able to find it. God knows where it is. I really need to sort all these mods out because they've just been dumped in folders for every time I did a stream. So tomorrow, it's your last real weekend day. There is a bank holiday after that, but... And then, what do we do? What do we do after that? Back to work. Everyone's going back to work. Back to the grind. Gods is brilliant. There you go. I should really now play Gods, yeah. Everybody loves God's tune. They're all loving it. It's quite a simple tune by the looks of it. Look, it's only even using 3 channels there. It goes to show they're like doing less, more with less. That's what they're doing, or less with more. With Bartman, you have to write all your graphics, input, and audio code from scratch. So definitely look into Ace Library instead. Well, maybe you want to do all that because you want to do all your graphic stuff yourself. I don't know. Overall, all games made by Bitmap Brothers have excellent similar vibe. Yep. Well, I think they were the first people. Weren't they the first people to put licensed music in a game? Because they put the Bomb the Bass tune in Xenon 2. Is that the first ever example of licensed music? Like they actually went to Bomb the Bass, paid them money, and said, "We want to put your money in the game," and they did it. And now it's really common to do that. Oh, this has gone back to the start though, hasn't it? Let's put some random one in here. Hot Dots. Oh, Hoffman. There you go. Soundtrack for the Focus Design on Unstable Label Amiga 64K intro for revision 2012. Don't play this track in XM Play. It fucks up playback. Play it on a real Amiga. Yay! There you go. This is a real Amiga. It's a good one. That's a good one. It's like having this midnight rave. It's New Year's Eve, we're having a rave. It's crazy. Right, it is the witching hour though, so we'll probably wrap it up in about 5 minutes. Really need to set up this music player. Well, don't follow my video because I did a video on upgrading. It's probably not that hard just to download Hippo Player off Aminet or whatever it is and just install it. But I think I just made a right botch of it when I did video and I put it out anyway. Do you recommend Amiga OS 3.2? Yes. Yes. It's just an improved version of Amiga OS. I don't see any drawbacks in having it, to be honest. It's just like quality of life improvement. When I go back to the old Amiga, I always think, oh, why doesn't this work? And how does that work? And what's going on here? It just seems to be just slightly better. And it's got the thing where if you've got ADF files, you can just open them on the desktop as well. You can just turn them into a drive without having to write them to a disk. You know, that's what I've been doing. There's no problem with Amiga OS 3.2, so I think it's just stupid that you have to the way you have to buy it is really stupid. You can't download it and burn it to your ROMs. Because even if you buy it, you can't seem to download it. You have to buy it on a disc, on a CD. I had to dig out an old laptop. Oh, it's so stupid. I think it's really good, but their method of deploying it is ridiculously outdated. You just need the music. Oh yeah, it's all on what is it? modarchive.org. Yeah. Mark Summers, OS 3.2 is worth it for the large partition and long file name support alone. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's any drawbacks to having it. I don't think anything gets less compatible. I don't think it does. It uses a bit more memory though. So if you've only got 2 meg of chip RAM or something, I would probably stick with whatever kickstart your Amiga came with. So it kind of eats memory. If you've got fast memory in your computer though, it's not a problem. It does eat a little bit of memory. That's its drawback, I would say. Do you get the ROMs on the CD? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you get the ROMs on the CD. But the fact that they were on a CD, I thought was the dumb part, because none of my computers have got CD drives anymore. It's just really annoying to do it. I can't remember. I'd have to get the CD out, put it in, and find out what's on it to tell you. But I think did I pay for a version? I can't remember how I got the ROMs in the end. I think I paid somebody to write the ROMs for me. I bought the thing with some ROMs or something. I can't remember now. What's in here? You get this. It's just, I think it's just so outdated. I think I ended up having to copy it onto a USB key. What does it say? You get all the discs on here, and I think you get the Kickstart. Is that it? What does it say? Just try to find out. Doesn't really say what's on the disc. You need 10 megabytes of free disk space. I don't really know. I don't know. It didn't say what's on the disc. I'd have to check it. But there you go, that's what you get. You get a disc. Thanks for the stream. Have a good new year. Goodbye. Good day, Paul Jones. We will have a good new year. Whilst I've got the chance, thanks for the streams this year. No problem. I've really enjoyed them. I'm looking forward to continue watching them in 2024. Yep. Great bunch of people. Yeah, it has. It's been fun. We do have some fun on here, and it's very relaxed and chill, and we don't even get any spam bots. It's ridiculous. Same thanks. Have a great new year. Yep. So on that note, I think it will be like upgrade to 3.2. I'll tell you what I haven't done though. I'm on the original version 3.2 and I haven't upgraded past that. So, because again, I don't know how to download the stuff, and I've got my key that you've got to put in Robocop 3. Do I have to put a key in this or something? It's like, what? How does it work? I just think they've made it really hard. I really think they've just made the whole thing really hard. So yeah, I don't know how to upgrade to 3.2. I haven't bothered with that, but maybe that'll improve things. Robocop 3. It could be. Robocop 3 is that 3D game, isn't it? It's got good music, but isn't the game terrible? Absolutely terrible. I don't know. Yeah, so in 2024, I think we'll play some RPGs. I think that's what we're going to do. If you can manage to mount the ISO on a real Amiga using something like image mount and then install automatic mounts and swap ADFs as needed. Yeah, I did my install in WinUAE for this Amiga. So I didn't even bother getting all the actual writing loads of floppies and stuff. I did it all in WinUAE. Thanks to the streams, people love them. If you stream tomorrow, I'll beam you up on the side of Big Bang. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I think today is the last thing. This is New Year's Eve stream. This is it. This is the last one of the year. I will be probably drunk tomorrow. Well, I probably won't be. I don't know. But this will be the last one of the year. Everyone's saying stream tomorrow. I never said I was streaming tomorrow. I think someone's implied that from something. Maybe it's because I put it as like New Year's stream, but it's not. We'll just continue the stream until 2024. 24-hour stream. We're sitting here like half dead at the Amiga, like drooling over it. That's not going to happen. Yeah, I think that's it for 2023. I will see you in 2024. We'll get some new stuff to stream. I'd like to stream some Commodore 64 stuff as well, actually. There are some games like Ghouls and Ghosts that are much better on the C64 than they are on the Amiga, because the Amiga version's rubbish. And I'd actually like to stream. I would like to stream some MAME, but is that even legal? Is MAME even legal? The whole thing's illegal, isn't it? I'd like to play Robocop on MAME. I would play that. The arcade, because again, the home computer versions are rubbish. But I'd like to play some MAME games. That'd be nice. but I don't know the legality of it. C64 streams, yeah, I'd do some of that. I've got loads of C64 games, so it'd be nice to have a setup. And I've also got a bare metal, like a Raspberry Pi bare metal C64. It'd be better to stream on that actually, because it looks exactly like a C64 and it plays exactly like a C64. But it's just quite, it just like the video output's just better really. But I've got loads of real C64s as well. I could do the real floppy disk streams though for the 64 would be chronic, because even though I've got some real games, they're chronically slow to load. MAME should be legal. Yeah, it's not though, is it? The ROMs, on the other hand, if you don't own the originals, that would be the great. I mean, who owns the originals of any MAME ROMs? It's like nobody does. Nobody does. Thanks, Dave. No worries. Have a great new year. Catch you next year. Yep, no problem. Right, I'm going to call it there. There's plenty of stuff to do next year. C64, maybe some MAME, more Amiga stuff, more Lemmings. Oh no, more Lemmings. And the show goes on. So everybody have a fantastic remainder of 2023, all 23 hours that you've got left of it. Do the C64 streams if you want. Do it. It says Moss 6502. Like, do C64 streams. Of course, Moss 6502 would say that, because the Moss 6502 was the chip of the day. Agreed on C64. Everyone, you seem to want C64 streams. Yeah, we just don't do enough of it. This was never meant to be an Amiga channel. It's just I really like the Amiga. And I do own like 5 Commodore 64s. I probably own more Commodore 64s than I own Amigas. So we should probably do some of the games. What were the really good C64 games? I can't remember. It'd be nice to do the Turrican, which is originally a C64 game. I'd like to play Ghouls and Ghosts on there. And just whatever else the classic C64 stuff is. Don't drink too much. I might not drink anything. Who knows? Right, that's it. Definitely that is it this time. Everybody, go to sleep, get up, go and then drink, get drunk. Then it's New Year, and then you're back to work. Right. I will see you all. You can't have enough C64s. I will see you all in 2020. How do I end the stream? I've forgotten. Right, I'll see you all in 2024. Have a good one.